Welcome to the show, youngster. Jamie Sharper brought the funk and the noise. His second sack of the year, TJ opened up the floodgates.
Meanwhile, Ray Lewis's Ravens also coming up from bye week. They lost their last 3 games by a combined 11 points. No score in this Broncos-Ravens game. And Jared Johnson lowers the boom on Kyle Orton. First play from scrimmage. Broncos go 3 and out. 2 possessions later, Orton dumps it off to No-Shaw Marino. Ed Reed.
Weak side blitz and the Ravens coming downhill. They needed to establish themselves early in this game, and that's what they did.
That is establishing right there, buddy.
That was called a catch fumble.
And they're coming after Eli. Pass is caught, and what a hit by Ed Reed, and a flag flies. Victor Cruz on the catch. Cruz is able to get back to his feet, and it looked like they threw the flag on that hit by Ed Reed. He got hit pretty good, Joe. I was surprised he got up as quickly as he did. Right into his chest. And there's some contact with the head. He comes in with the helmet, and it's clearly helmet-to-helmet contact. Bang throw. That's complete, and a big hit by Ray Lewis on Pierre Garçon. That's a big hit. Pitch with time, wafting it, and that's complete and decked at the 40-yard line. DJ Kareem couldn't hold it as Bernard Pollard hit it, but a flag is thrown as Kareem got hit hard by Pollard. No. Man, look at just a good.
That's football.
Man, shoulder lead.
It's
tackle.
a blitz. It's a hot throw. Pollard plays it perfectly, and he runs right through the receiver. I don't blame the Ravens for being upset. That's a horrible call.
They're furious on that far sideline.
23-yard line, second down, 10 after the Kansas City timeout. Green dumps it off. Richardson, did he have it? It's loose, incomplete. What a stick on the play by Ed Hartwell.
Second and 10. Quick pass to Anderson. Anderson bounces off the tackler and bounced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line after a 7-yard gain.
You see what happens? The communication is going to be critical for Luck and the Colts.
With a second 14, drilled on the play by Mosley and picked off for a second time by Nada. He's the only guy that has a pick in the secondary. The linebackers or the defensive line for the entire defense. Nada has his second interception, the 5th of his career.
They only had the one interception coming into this game, and that was from Nada. Luck never
27 receiving yards, a couple of touchdowns in the first half.
Hello, D. Hello, D.
That's
Nada.
for me.
That's player of the day.
Nada all over it.
Bell swings to the outside. Helmet goes flying, but he's in for the touchdown. It looked like they had him stopped, but he's hurt.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, so he goes into the end zone. He scores.
The rule now is the play ends immediately when the helmet comes off, but oh, my goodness. What constitutes off?
That's
Boy,
off.
That's before he crosses the...
And now Ben with a deep drop, buying time, extending the play as he has been doing for years, and that pass is incomplete, and Miller really takes a shot.
And that's helmet to helmet. You could hear it up here, I think.
Right.
I mean, everybody knows that sound.
And you saw the Ravens waving immediately to the Pittsburgh bench to get help out there.
Well, even if it's not helmet to helmet, it's a defenseless player. Shoulder pad, forearm, or helmet to the head is an automatic penalty. And to get, I didn't see a flag. If there is one, it's buried down there, is unbelievable to me. But that was not called. That is by the very definition of what I've been told, defenseless player, either the helmet, the shoulder pad, or the forearm to the head, That is a foul, and that's the second one tonight that has not been called on the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm sure the Steelers fans are going, what the heck?
Stacking receivers on both sides with Redmond in the backfield. And Roethlisberger throws over the middle, and that's very close to a first down. Then the ball comes out, and they say no. They're going to say that it came out after Ward hit the ground. Hit there by Ray Lewis. These two guys are facing each other for the 23rd time in regular season competition.
Interesting challenge by John Harbaugh.
After reviewing the play, the receiver did not maintain possession going to the ground. So it's an incomplete pass.
Rookie Rashard Mendenhall had texted Ray Rice of the Ravens saying that he was going to have a big game. He left the game with a fractured left shoulder after Ray Lewis popped him out for the season.
Out this weekend, perhaps next for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, a quick throw and a big hit on Heath Miller, delivered by Jarrett Johnson. Good job to hang on by Miller. And Mendenhall sits next to Parker on the bench.
Well, Ben's got to get the tight end, Heath Miller, involved in the game. Jarrett Johnson says, yeah, get him involved. I'm going to make him pay the price.
And Woodhead offset to Brady's left. Brady's pass in traffic is caught. There is a flag down. Hernandez somehow caught it.
Ray Lewis comes in, attacking the play, lowers his shoulder, and
it's right on the crown.
Yeah,
crown
it is.
to crown.
And they're saying Aaron Hernandez did not have time enough to protect himself, and he does it. 2 feet on the ground, no time elapses. That's why it's a personal foul.
2nd and 5. Wide open and caught near the 50 by Welker, and there's a flag out. Pollard's going to be flagged for it.
Wes Welker releases the inside. It's a little double move as he goes up the field.
I think they've got the wrong guy.
Yeah, they do. And you know, Wes Welker is such a small receiver. It's absolutely the shoulder to the head. So that's an easy call for the officials to make.
2nd down now for Kansas City. Castle checks it down to Charles. Jamal Charles keeps on moving, finding angles. Castle got drilled on the play. Kruger and McPhee knocking Castle down. It's a 16-yard catch and run.
Yeah, he's in real trouble here as he was rocked. McPhee, who goes at about 280 pounds back to the hit. Kruger is 99, and is Nata as well. Nata at 340 may have knocked Castle out.
Fourth quarter, Ravens up 23-8. Tim Couch gets hit hard. He would suffer a concussion. He would have to leave the game.
Hasselbeck steps up, can't find a receiver and pulls it down. Well, there's that big run that you say Hasselbeck usually comes up with. This time, runs it for 18 out to the 45.
Yeah, he usually does. It looks like Hasselbeck is hurt. And that's the danger in running against this defense.
And Trent Dilfer, who won a Super Bowl here with the Ravens, will get a chance to come into this ball game to relieve Hasselbeck at least for a play. That's what he's holding.
No, he puts his hand down right there on the turf. Yeah, and then you're right. And then McAllister hits him too. Right there. And I don't know if it was when he hit it on the turf or when McAllister hit it.
Denver has 1 first down and 2 rushing yards this half. Brock steps up, throws incomplete. That one intended for Desmond Clark. And Farrat is on the turf.
Yeah, he took a shot that time.
And is in obvious pain. Let's take a look.
Let's see what happens. He tries to wait to let the receivers get deep down the field.
Looked like Peter Boulware may have hit him down low.
Somebody went low on Gus Farrat. I could not see who it was. Dwayne Carswell almost makes the catch. And Greg, I think you're right. It's number 58, Peter Boulware. Goes down and hits his left knee.
3rd down and the long 8. McNair looking for Wycheck. There he is, and he's hit immediately at the 20-yard line. Shy of the first down is Chris McAllister on third down. McNair down the middle and complete to Wycheck, and he has a first down at the Baltimore 37.
Target right here, Frank Wycheck. So adept at working a zone. That's his specialty. And then he holds on to the football, taking a big hit at the end of it. Right over the outstretched fingertips of Ray Lewis. And look at that pop right at the end from Rod Woodson. And Frank Wycheck got up, took a step or two, and went back down.
Keep the offense, this Patriots offense in front of us. Let's out-hit them. And then run the football, of course, when their offense is on.
Longest pass play, 18 yards. That's incomplete. Unable to hold it all the way to the ground was Aiken. Frank Walker, what a hit he put on.
I'd say the other thing, Jim, when you look at the game, how many times has Tom Brady thrown it down the field? Just a couple. And 2 of them were intercepted.
Got an injury timeout. Aiken sitting still on the ground.
Big guy, 6'3", 250, but he's blocked. He's shown soft hands, elevation. Look at that. He took a huge hit after that completion across the middle. He made it another play, but then came out. I wonder, looks like he's struggling to breathe.
Garcon, 5 catches, 102 yards. On the reverse, Garcon looking for running room, got tied up with his own blocker.
After the play, personal foul. Number 92, defense. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
This is on Haloti Ngata, and this is a costly one.
Oh, you can say that. Garcon is on the ground, and in comes Haloti Ngata with his elbow and forearm right into the kidney of Pierre Garcon.
All 345 pounds of him.
And Garcon is lucky.
3-man rush. Then plenty of time over the middle. No. Pulls it back. Now throws. He's got a man open. And it's incomplete. Mwelde Moore breaking loose down the sidelines, and DeJuan Landry able to get there in time to break it up. Boy, for a moment, that looked like a 6.
Sam's has returned 2 in his career. Bad snap by Ben. Almost blocked. How in the world did he get it away? A flag is down. The ball bouncing past midfield. Cyphers is hurt. The snap by David Ben, who is a veteran of 13 seasons in the NFL. I don't know that he can punt. I think he still may be injured from that last play. And he's going to take the intentional safety.
Batch looking for Mike Wallace. That one, he gets to him. A little wobbly, but it got there. 15 yards in the first down. But look at this. Batch gets nailed by Haloti Ngata.
Done.
It's pretty good, actually. He does.
Here he is now, rolling out. Fires it complete to the 45. He got hit after the pass by Kyle Hamilton.
And then, for him to stand in and take hits like that, which should have been penalized.
Open, McLaurin, and he gets hit. He gets whopped and holds on. That was Hamilton, and that's going to draw the penalty marker.
They're questioning this right now.
Replay assist might be discussing it too.
Foul for unnecessary roughness.
Nope.
Oh, I think it was the correct call not to call it. Shoulder to chest.
Joe Burrow standing in there under pressure, taking a big hit from Matabike.
There's Roquan right there in the middle of defense.
Here they're going to flip it to Turpin to try to get a little trickery there, and he gets belted. Oh my, what a hit from Kyle Hamilton, who took his helmet off. Awaits the direct snap. And pitches to Allen. Got traffic, and the ball's knocked out. It's a fumble. The live ball picked up by Kyle Hamilton of Baltimore. So Buffalo went to the tricks
and Allen had it knocked out of his hand. Let's watch this here. He reached back. It's an empty hand coming through, which is almost the guarantee for the fumble as the ball came out. And then we've got a flag back in the middle of the field.
After the play was over, personal foul.
Especially at middle linebacker.
On 2nd and 10, Farrat with time, throws, McCaffrey has it. Close to the 25-yard line. It'll be enough for the first down, and he took a big hit from Chris McAllister. Jarius Jackson throws far side. McCaffrey hit and goes down. Dwayne Starks with another hit on Ed McCaffrey. 4th and 5. Jackson this side. McCaffrey incomplete. Stops the clock with 8 seconds left, and the ball will go over on downs. Chris McAllister, who has been in Ed McCaffrey's face all season long, all day long, and there's Tony Siragusa adding his 2 cents worth on the sideline.
Richardson to punt. Inside the 5, no rush put on. Tiki Barber awaits the punt at about the 35. And here he goes, chased by Brigance and Mitchell and belted by Anthony Davis, and a return of 10 yards on the play. Little over 4 seconds on the hang time, 48-yard punt, so Richardson gets it out of there, and how?
5 plays, 7-0, and Stover hits this one well. A high spinner to the 5-yard line. Derek Mason leads the leg, and kickoff returns. He's to the 30, one man to beat the kicker. And Stover able to get him out of bounds, but not until the Titans get it to the 42-yard line of Baltimore. That is the 4th return of over 50 yards by Mason this season.
Harry Phoenix didn't get more than about an inch of an index finger on that ball.
He saved 7 points. No fair catch, and Perush this time is today's star. Billy Davis actually making the hit, and this time Derek Mason denied.
Ravens take a 17-7 lead. You kill me every year. Here's Welker inside the 5. And Welker is drilled at the 25. Corey Fuller delivering a lick.
Boy, let's watch Corey Fuller real speed. Here it sounds like.
Good job. Redmond's done a good job of controlling the ball.
Zastadil.
Wow.
Bombed that one.
Oh!
And speaking of bombed, James Trapp got downfield to lay a lick on special teams.
Here's what you need to do, but it's what happens when you miss significant practice time.
That was prior to the last play as Breeze makes the connection, and Tim Dwight in a collision. Will Demps. They are playing at a very high level right now, undefeated at 3-0. A strike from Breeze to Kasim Osgood. It's all here tonight on CBS, America's most watched network. Breeze throwing over the middle, and David Boston takes a lick. 13-yard gain.
Yeah, we told you he was big enough to go over the middle.
And watch McNair. Sam Adams gets his 330 pounds on him.
Gannon goes down at the 24-yard line. Michael McCrary came charging in from his defensive end position.
Boy, a couple things went wrong for the Oakland Raiders. You could tell they're at the line of scrimmage. They're confused. A lot of talking's going on. The snap count, it's not on time, and that causes a sack. They're trying to figure out who's going to block who, and it's making it difficult. That's why they had 2 mishaps on the first series.
Incomplete. And a flag goes down. Alvin Porter knocked it away. This may be roughing the passer. And that's Will Demps, the rookie safety.
Number 47 comes in. Throws a forearm, throws that wrapped arm right in his face.
3rd and long. Seahawks need the 42. Hasselbeck had to pull up. Oh my. Chad Williams was coming right at his gut.
It's actually, it was Will Demps who came on a safety blitz. And Hasselbeck just has no time at all. Watch Demps come right here, right up the middle there. And he is unblocked. And he puts a whooping on Hasselbeck.
Base. Showing a new set of downs. Brady turns around and avoids yet another sack as Ray Lewis came running in after him again.
How about that? Ray Lewis, he even said to us last night, I have a great feel for this offense. Little cross blitz inside. Ellerby and Lewis, man, and he flushes Tom Brady. But he goes, I've listened to games on TV. I know when he's audible, when he's faking, and he believes by looking at formations, he can determine what plays are coming.
Here's Jacoby Jones, came over from Houston in the offseason, and Jones is inside the 40. Jones is inside the 40.
Ends up giving him more time to be even a better thrower.
2nd and 6. And there's the throw. What a hit and a pick. A pick by Landry. Again off the deflection. And Landry takes it all the way back to the 20. Sebastian Vollmer able to bring him down and prevent the return touchdown.
That's why you sit back and you say, don't give up the big play. Because you wait till the football is thrown and then you go towards it and you hit them. And that's what they talked about, this Ravens defense. Tom Brady trying to stick it in between coverage. If he wanted to throw it to Ben Watson at time, he needed to throw it behind him. He leads him right into the hit, and Landry flying over there to protect the deep play. Boy, did that football get tipped? It almost looked like it might have.
What a hit on Watson by Frank Walker. And that's pushed out by Ellerby. And gains about 7. Sunday, February 7th, the Who is going to rock the Bridgestone Super Bowl 44 halftime show live from South Florida on CBS. We're within a month now of Super Bowl 44 right here on CBS.
I do like Trevor Falk on the sideline, not coming back in, but the Baltimore Ravens rushing forward. Don't give Tom Brady all day.
Heaven fought the back. Play action down the middle. What a hit! Samari roll.
Here comes Lewis. He's picked up. Pass to Baker. What a play by Foxworth. He chops him after a gain of 2.
You know, 2, Jim.